Episode 6, The Christmas Bombing and the Paris Peace Accords, Nixon's Final Gamble. By 1972, the Vietnam War had dragged on for nearly a decade. The US had withdrawn most of its troops, leaving the South Vietnamese army to fight on its own. But North Vietnam was stronger than ever. Despite years of bombings and secret operations, the Communist forces launched a massive offensive, proving that Vietnamization was failing. President Richard Nixon was desperate. He needed to force North Vietnam into a peace deal, but they refused to negotiate. So Nixon made a bold and controversial move. He ordered one of the most intense bombing campaigns of the entire war. In December 1972, the US unleashed Operation Linebacker II, better known as the Christmas bombing. Over 11 days, American B-52 bombers pounded Hanoi and Haiphong, targeting military sites, supply lines, and even residential areas. It was the largest aerial bombardment since World War II. The goal? Break North Vietnam's will to fight and force them to the peace table. The bombings sparked international outrage. Cities were reduced to rubble, thousands of civilians were killed, and even US allies condemned the attacks. But Nixon didn't back down. After nearly 2 weeks of relentless airstrikes, North Vietnam finally agreed to return to peace talks. On January 27, 1973, the Paris Peace Accords were signed. The agreement called for a ceasefire between North and South Vietnam, the withdrawal of all remaining US forces, the return of American prisoners of war. Nixon declared it a victory, but in reality, it was just a way for the US to exit the war. The peace deal didn't stop the fighting, it only delayed the inevitable. In the next episode, we'll cover the fall of Saigon, the final chapter of the Vietnam War, and the moment South Vietnam collapsed. Did Nixon's Christmas bombing force peace, or was it just a desperate act of destruction? Let me know in the comments. Follow for more episodes on the Vietnam War.